Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we unravel the mysteries of the corporate world. And today we're diving into OrthoPediatrics Corp. Its latest report, get ready for some investor updates that might just change how you see this company. Before we jump in, if you're all about getting those clear nonsense insights from official company filings, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And hey, we've got a growing community on Discord where we break down these reports even further, so check out the link in the description below. So OrthoPediatrics Corp has just put out a report, essentially an update for investors and analysts. Think of it as a company sharing what it has been up to and where it thinks it is going, all wrapped up in this official document. Now, the main event here is an investor presentation. Usually, these presentations give us a snapshot of the company's performance, its strategy, and its outlook for the future. It is where the company tries to put its best foot forward and convince investors that it is a good place to put their money. This report is dated the 28th of October 2025. That tells us the earliest event or piece of information they're sharing happened on or before this date. Companies like OrthoPediatrics, which are publicly traded, have to be transparent about important developments, and this Form 8K is their way of doing just that. It is like a special bulletin for significant happenings. Now, let's talk about how people can actually invest in this company. OrthoPediatrics Corp trades its common stock on the Nasdaq Global Market, a pretty major stock exchange. The ticker symbol, which is like the company's nickname on the stock market, is KIDS. That is a pretty fitting ticker for a company focused on pediatrics, right? The core of this filing is about upcoming presentations. The company's top executives are gearing up to talk with investors and people who analyze companies, the analysts. They're going to be using a presentation which is filed along with this report as an attachment to guide these discussions. This presentation is essentially their playbook for communicating their story to the financial world. This investor presentation, dated October 2025, is really the meat of what we're looking at today. While the official filing gives us the framework, it is in this presentation where we'll likely find the juicy details about sales, earnings, any new products they're excited about, and how they plan to grow. It's their chance to highlight their successes and address any challenges when companies present to investors. They are usually trying to build confidence. They want to show they have a clear plan and are executing it well. We'll be looking for any hints about their financial performance, like how much revenue they've brought in, or if their profits are growing. We also want to see if they're making smart investments in research and development or expanding into new markets. Now, when we look at these investor presentations, we're not just skimming for the good news, we're digging to understand what these numbers really mean. For instance, if they talk about revenue growth, we want to know if it is healthy growth, meaning they are selling more of their products, or if it is driven by something less sustainable. Are they gaining market share, or are competitors catching up? We're also interested in their expenses. Are they spending wisely, or are costs spiraling out of control? It's all about seeing the full picture, the good and the potentially not so good, to understand the true health of the company. And finally, to wrap things up, the report is signed off by Daniel J. Gerritsen, who holds a couple of important roles, General Counsel and Secretary. This is just a formality to show that the company is officially submitting this information and that it has been authorized by the proper people. So, what's my take on this OrthoPediatrics Corp filing from what we've seen? This is primarily an informational filing centered around an upcoming investor presentation. The real substance of the company's performance and strategy will be in that presentation document. Without seeing it directly, it's hard to give a definitive financial analysis today. However, the fact that they are holding these presentations and filing this report indicates an active engagement with the investment community. This is generally a positive sign, showing they want to keep stakeholders informed. The key will be to dissect that investor presentation for concrete numbers and forward-looking statements. We need to see the actual financial figures, the growth drivers they are highlighting, and their plans for tackling any potential challenges in the pediatric medical device market. It is a market that can be strong, but also subject to regulatory changes and the need for continuous innovation for OrthoPediatrics. Success will hinge on their ability to consistently deliver innovative solutions and maintain strong relationships with hospitals and doctors. Alright, that is our initial look at what OrthoPediatrics Corp is putting out there. What are your expectations for the new investor presentation? Do you think they are on the right track? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and remember to subscribe for more corporate deep dives, and don't forget to join our Discord community linked in the description for even more discussions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.